I think it's cool, and it kind of like relates to the style of food that we're gonna sell at Mawn. That you're
plug it.
Yeah, plug it.
What's Mawn?
Mawn is a restaurant, but I think that it's cool that your wife is Leo.
Yeah.
And it kind of like plays into the ease of you cooking because she can support you. She's not Khmer.
Yeah.
She doesn't maybe know the exact thing of what you're making, but like Laos and Cambodia,
very similar.
You know, she gets the context clues.
Yeah.
And like that's cool. That's kind of what we do, you know. It's coincidentally I'm Khmer, but it's not a Khmer restaurant. There's like this food from whatever the fuck we want to make.
So tell me about this restaurant. So you're opening up a new restaurant in South Philly.
Yeah.
And where was the location, or what restaurant was before that? So everyone will know.
It was a really special restaurant called Kalaya, and I think at one point they were the best Thai restaurant in the country.
In the country.
So like mad appreciation for them and what they did. I think they got so busy that they opened up a spot in Fishtown, which is like 5 times bigger than the space I'm into right now.
So and what's your restaurant called?
It's called Mawn. It's W-A. Huh?
W-A.
Right. Wham. It's Mawn,
Wham.
which is the way we spelled Mawn. Coincidentally, it's like John, but I don't want to be fucking corny. It's M-A-W-N, and it like forces people to perfectly pronounce chicken in Khmer.
And it's kind of a cool play on word for Philly, you know, because like
Right.
the John and then Mawn.
But it's Mawn though, and it's a noodle shop with no rules.
You know, here's an unpopular. I hate the word John. Like
You hate the word John?
I hate seeing it spelled out.
I hate it because
I say it. You know,
I
'cause I'm
say
from
it.
here,
Yeah.
I don't like.
The way it's spelled, like with a W.
I don't like.
It's
menu items
whitewashed.
called like Philly John.
When they try to like
It's like a-
Milk John.
Yeah,
when they're like
it's
advertising the word,
Yeah, and it's like, oh, come on.
Right.
like John Morgan.
Well, I think
I like John Morgan. I think he saw it and he was like, you know what?
So I took it and run with
I'm
it.
really gonna play this out.
There's a banging ice cream shop that opened up in South Philly at the tip of I don't know why I said that, but at the tip of East Passion. It's called Milk John. It's a great
Milk
fucking
John.
ice cream
I'm
shop.
sure it is, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
But the name, I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that, but like
It's alright. I mean, look, I'm not a hater in any way. It's just like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I think it's a little played up at this point. That's all.
I mean,
because like real Philly people, we don't even think twice about saying it, you know?
Yeah.
It's
It
ingrained.
comes out, yeah.
I used to add a little T at the end to John.
John.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? John.
Yeah, John.
So yeah, when I first moved here, I was like when I guess she looked up like different Philly slang words, and then John was one of them, and like saying "use," and I'm just like, I've never heard anybody say John. And I got a haircut one time, my barber was just like saying John like all over the place. And I was like, oh, that's how they use it.
Yeah,
like it's not really.
It's like Philadelphians. I mean, speaking for myself, not for anyone else, but like, I'm a lazy motherfucker. You know? So John for me was derived from like New York City used to say joint.
Joint.
John.
Sounds like Jay-Z.
Like boy. Now we say boy.
Yeah.
Not
Boy.
Bull, yeah.
This
like
is,
young bull.
you know, in Japan, there's really no curse words because they elaborate their emotions. You know, I don't like this guy because, you know, he stole my girlfriend, and now I don't, and I feel disrespected. In Philadelphia, fuck this guy.
Right?
That's it. You know.
Yeah.
So when is your restaurant planning to open?
We plan to open up in January. Like I said, my mom still has family in Cambodia, and we asked my sister to go ask a how. What is a how? A psychic.
Wait, what is
about how is a psychic?
A how?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, I never heard that word.
I never heard of that word either.
Is that a Philly word?
Y'all gonna try to blame me, all three of y'all?
No.
You know what a how is, right?
Is it a Philly?
Personas mira futuro. It's a psychic. It's a monk. They don't take money. They take like blessing. You know.
Yeah.
It's like turn one.
Yeah.
And they told my sister to tell me that January 27th is a very good date for me to open up a restaurant. So that's our deadline.
Hard date.
I would say, yeah. If we can, we will. If we can't, we won't.
Like soft opening or a hard opener?
Yeah, soft or hard.
I can tell you're looking at me too. I'm not gonna look at you though. We might do a friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
We might not. The goal is to open up a restaurant, right?
Yeah, so just playing it by ear.
One
Totally.
way or another, we're doing it.
You figured out the menu?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good menu.
So what's on the menu? Or is it like secret right now?
Nah, it's not secret. It's just like there's so many things that we have.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta narrow it down to like what's gonna represent us the best opening night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like some I'm not doing like your mom's kutil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a version of kutil that I like. There's chicken pho. There's curry noodles. Then there's FDR Park style skewers. Baklahong. I think what's gonna make us different is that you can see it's an open kitchen for the noodles. You can see people
That's dope.
Making
filling up
the
bowl.
food.
Yeah.
So the menu.
Expediter right there.
Yeah. Are you gonna be busy for the next 5 years?
I can work 1 day a week.
Right.
I can expedite 1 day a week.
Expedite.
I mean, I'll probably wash dishes because I don't have any kitchen experience. So
Nah, you'll
I would
You'll be
love to
fine.
see how it works, but
Yeah.
I don't have the time commitment. I have a full-time job, but
right.
weekends, yeah, we can work something out probably.
That'd be fun.
You know, a lot of things don't work out in life. You know, if his job fails, he'll be with me. Then we'll every day be a podcast.
Just set up the camera right,
Right,
back
I'm
in front of the kitchen. So is the menu gonna like interchange?
Yeah.
Each like is it like every month or like every week?
Every hour. No.
Every hour,
We're gonna find a good base to stay on.
Mm-hmm.
Then like with seasonality, things are happening. You know, there might be some eggplant in this dish, but like
Some tomatoes.
right, tomatoes especially. I hate it when I see tomatoes like in January. It doesn't make any sense, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a winter fruit.
Or blueberry, right? You see a fucking blueberry in January. You know Ming ain't picked that joint. Who ain't picked that
An
joint?
heirloom tomato dish, steak, like
Ooh.
make it
Like a
almost like a
charcuterie
cold
board.
salad.
Yeah.
Charcuterie board.
Either takahok or like a fish sauce vinegar.
Like playa?
Glazed on. Yeah.
Like a playa?
Yeah,
Or like
something
cooked beef?
Playa fusion, home.
I could do cooked or if it's playa then leave it cold, but if it's
Right.
but then if it's cooked beef then use takahok.
Right. My mom used to do cha, sako, and tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I made it for staff meal one time, and
Yeah.
everyone fucking loved it.
Oh
You know?
yeah.
It's a technique called velveting.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you take the beef, you slice it up. The Chinese way is that you season it salt and pepper, and then you dredge it. You toss it in cornstarch,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but not like a batter, like a dredge.
Yeah.
And then you deep fry it.
Yeah.
And then you take the cage, the deep fried cage, to the sink, and then you shock it with cold water.
Yeah.
So now all you have is fucking like velvety beef.
Oh.
And then you can make whatever vegetables you want, but then throw in the protein. You got a
Damn.
fucking banging ass cha.
I feel like staff meal is the best meal.